Welcome back, Filmholics. My name is Kyle Koenig, and in this channel you find anything and everything filmmaking. So if you guys want more of that, consider subscribing because I upload every 2 weeks on Friday. But until then, let's get on with today's video. So today, what we're gonna do is, well, actually, real quick, how do you guys like the new look? I am trying something different. I like having a desk in front of me. When I talk to you guys, it feels kind of better. It feels more legit, and I just like it. Tell me how you guys feel about it down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys like the old look or this look. I'll change it back if you guys want, but honestly, this feels more freeing. I feel a lot better about this productive space, and yeah. But again, on today's video, today we talk about this baby, the Ulanzi VL120 RGB video light. This tiny little baby light that you see right here. Now, let's go unbox it down over there because, yeah, it's already out, but let's just go unbox it. So, yeah, let's do that. Here's a new view from the top down. Okay, so let's open up this box and start this unboxing because that's just what it means. Unboxing. Duh. Boom, boom. No bubble wrap. That's different. Okay. Significantly smaller, but it looks pretty good. Kind of reminds me of a Zhiyun type of case. Well, yep, that's what it's called. That's QR codes. Nothing really on the sides. It gives you the small specs on here. Yeah, let's get that open. There we go. Toss that to the side and slide that off. Basic box again, nothing really on the sides or specs on the sides. Only thing that mentions is that it's RGB, how many milliamps, and also that it's bicolor. But let's open this up. There we go. Comes with these really tasty packets. I love these. These taste so good. Do not actually eat them. This is a disclaimer. I do not mean that. But yes, these are tasty. And then it comes with a Type-C cable, pretty cool. I love anything that turns into a Type-C. Type-C is where it is at, so I love that. And now, whatever this is, I think this is a hot shoe mount or something. Yep, hot shoe mount. That's really helpful if you want to, well, add stuff to it. Put on a camera, put on anything. It's pretty helpful. I like that. Good touch. And then the little toilet paper that comes with. Of course, can't do without toilet paper. And finally, the light. Let's get this out of there. Come on, there we go. Whoa. It has a, oh, that's strange looking. It has a diffusion, not panel or anything, it's a diffusion block. I kind of like that. It makes it more of a case and make it more rugged, so if you are out and about, that is really helpful. So that, oh god, that's cool. That way it's, you don't, if you drop it, it's fine. And you get diffused light. Also, here is the light officially, and if it helps, this is like smaller than my phone. This is the 6 Pro, Pixel 6 Pro, and it is much smaller than my phone, and it looks like you could control 160 lights, colors I mean, and then there's gonna be an LCD screen from the look of it, so let's charge this baby up, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it charging right over here while we talk about the light itself. So far, this does feel pretty solid. It honestly, I thought it was gonna feel a lot more cheap. And don't get me wrong, it's still not the best build quality out of everything, but this is still a pretty good quality for something that's $35.95. That's honestly pretty good. The only thing that feels cheap is this weird bar thing. I'm not sure if it's touch sensitive or not, but we're gonna find that out. It also has this dial here and then this retractable dial where if you just push up, it retracts back down. And then finally the on button. So I guess we could just turn it on. It's a hold situation, I think it is. There we go. Yeah, so I guess while we go through the modes, you could just press this button. And then while you're changing settings, we go through this button. And then this one changes the brightness. Yep. So this is adjusting the top, middle bit, and then this is adjusting the brightness in the bottom. And then finally the on button, it just changes the modes to several modes. But let's go back down to, or up to the surface. And we're back from the top down view, so then let's talk about the specs on this tiny little light over here. That making it the Ulanzi VL120. And the 120 means 120 LED bulbs in there. The fact that they could fit that in this tiny little portable light that's smaller than my phone, as you guys saw just a second ago, that is wild. And out of the 120, there are 84 bicolors and 36 RGB lights in here, so that's pretty cool in my eyes. The fact that they could fit it in this like wallet size little light, it's just so portable, it's amazing. And in this tiny little light, it can go at a max at 1250 lux at I think 0.3 meters. I could be wrong. I'm still trying to learn on how to really do the equation with lux. So that making it into this slightly bright, but like it's bright for the size of it light. It's not gonna be like the COB light I have up here or these two lights on the side of me. These are meant for studios. This is meant for on the go. So that being said, this is still pretty bright for what you get in this tiny little thing. The next thing I want to mention about this light is that it's at 95 plus CRI. That's basically color accuracy. It also has 360 colors in it since it is an RGB light, and you could change that using this dial on the side over here. And then the next thing is that you could dim it with this dial from 0 to 100 on there. And then also if you change the modes and you want to change the color temperature, you could change that from 2500 to 9000 Kelvin. That's pretty wild for, again, this tiny little baby light. The next thing I want to tackle is going to be this tiny little LCD screen. And yes, it is tiny, but it does give a little bit of information. It gives off brightness, color temperature, and battery life. And the fact that it has one at this like price range is pretty good because some lights don't even have that. So I really appreciate that they put that there. And talking again about the battery life, at maximum power it gives off 3 hours of battery life, and that's also in max like 100% brightness. Now at 1%, they said on the website it could do 15 hours, but you won't be using it that way. So stick with the 3 hour maximum and minimum type of thing. And yeah, also on the top it has a Type-C cable. I love the fact that it's Type-C. I mentioned this earlier, but Type-C is where the future's at. Even Mac went into it. I mean, not all the way because they want you to buy a bunch of cables, but in the same time, they're still going into Type-C, so I appreciate that. I love that. And the last thing I want to mention is that it has 20 lighting effects. So that's pretty insane in my eyes. 20 little effects in this little software inside of here, that's pretty useful. So it's just a little workhorse for on-the-go filming. But now that we are done with the specs, I want to talk about who is this little light for. Who is this tiny little cute little light for? The first thing I want to mention about the light is that it won't be your studio lights. It won't be as bright as that. I have this light right here at 50% and it's that bright. I have these ones at maximum and it's pretty bright. It lights up the whole room, and this will not do that. Just know that. A lot of people, and when I first started getting any lights, I used to think that, oh, tiny lights can do anything. Any light could do anything. No. That's not true, so be aware this is again a tiny light. It has 1250 lux maximum power, so remember that. But that being said, this tiny little light is actually perfect for on-the-go filming, for like short films or anything like that, because of all its lighting effects. The fact that it has like the cop look where you can put sirens in the back of the person's car and you can make it look like there's a cop, or you can make it look like there's lightning, or you can make it look like there's a monitor there without a monitor there. That's really useful. I really enjoy that they have this as an opportunity for on-the-go filming, and it can fit anywhere. You can put this inside of a lamp and make it dimmable. You can do so many things with this light for short film. But it's not only good for short films, it's also good for something like TikTok or YouTube Shorts, just because since you're gonna be on the go sometimes and you're just usually filming, the fact that you could put this in your pocket, the fact that you could put this in your bag or anything like that, and you could just have a light on the go while you're filming for your TikTok, for your shorts, you'll have something that can just light your face or this main subject that you want to light. So, and you can make it funny. You can have the cops do something. You can have lightning do something. You could make it into a candlelight dinner or something like that. And that's really useful for something that's on the go, again, like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or short films. And to add to it, the fact that it's priced below $50 is pretty great, because that means when you lose something like this, or if it breaks or anything like that, you don't like break your wallet, you don't break the bank or anything for this light. This light is meant to go through it all. As we saw earlier, it has a diffusion case. That way the sides of it are rubberized. That's pretty awesome. The fact that they thought about doing that and then achieved it. They just knew who this light is for, and that's for content creators or short filmmakers and people who might break things, because we break things as human beings. We love to do it, even though we hate that we do it. Now I hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys want to check out the light, the link is gonna be down in the description below. It's also gonna have all the gear I use to make this video and all my past videos. They're gonna be at no extra cost to you guys, but it will help out the channel, so help us out that way. Also, if you guys want to check out some more reviews, go ahead and check this video right over here. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and dream on.